Alright guys, welcome back to History Maker Baseball, and this is of course game number 12 in the series, I believe. This is going to be the final third game of the three-game series here against the Manhattan Brokers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, all-time franchise. Now, I do have a little bit of a difference here. I actually changed up a little bit, and I might actually have to go through the lineup with you real quick. I've actually changed up the lineup for Manhattan Brokers just a tiny bit. After looking at their stats, I kind of went off of how well we could see to make sure I could give them the best lineup possible. And their two best hitters, slugging-wise, are actually Van Gorder and, or not Van Gorder, their two best batters are Van Gorder and Hoopstack. So two great hitters there. Steve Van Gorder and Matt Hoopstack are really great. Their best on-base percentage, after, of course, Van Gorder, is Jay Holland and then Romero Yadier, who's the DH. And then from there, I just worked back off of the OPS. So basically, from here on out, it's just OPS. With the last place is Jim Kemper, which is actually kind of weird because he's a semi-slugger, home run, and semi-whiffer. So I guess he's just getting really bad strikes there with the whiffs. So hopefully that'll help out and kind of create a little bit of a better, I guess you'd say, scheme-wise. I'm going to start doing this from now on with my teams to look back at their stats to try to work the lineups a little bit. That way their team has an opportunity for success as well. Now let's go over to our home team to see how our lineup is different as well from game to game. All right, so introducing today's lineup for the Los Angeles Angels. Now today, Doug DeCina did really well last game, so he's actually going to be the number one hitter, the first leadoff batter here. And he also did so well with hitting-wise last one. He's actually the hot batter today, which is great. The cold batter is Don Baylor from last game. He went 0 for 4 and had one strikeout, so I put him as the cold batter, but since he's the cold batter, I took him out because he was the DH for that game, so I didn't really want to have him playing there. I didn't really feel like he's got a really good card when it comes, I guess in comparison to other cards that we have. But nonetheless, today's lineup's going to be Doug DeCina. Jim Edmonds did really well. He's going to be DHing today. Darren Erstad did really well, I guess you'd say, for the 2 or 3 at-bats he had for Garrett Anderson. So in comparison to Garrett Anderson, Darren Erstad will be taking left field. Our Pujols did really well. Vladimir Guerrero. Adam Kennedy is back in the lineup there, so he'll be going off on second base there. Mike Trout will be back in the lineup in center field. Bobby Grich will be making an appearance here at shortstop. He played shortstop definitely for the Angels. And so we'll actually have him be playing shortstop there for us today. And then Brian Downing. Now, I have worked my lineup a little bit through according to the same kind of schematics I have for the other team. Definitely the best right now, as you can see here, the best sluggers are Albert Pujols, Darren Erstad, and Vladimir Guerrero. And then, of course, Jim Edmonds and Doug DeCina have amazing on-base percentage. So I worked them around worked with that, and then from there, it's off of OPS. So you have Adam Kennedy, Mike Trout, Bobby Grich, and then Brian Downing. These two, I think, their batting averages are around 15, or 150, so about 150, but their on-base percentage, I think, is around like a 200 or something like that. I think that's what it is. So either way, that's our lineup there for today. And right now, actually, I have to remind you guys, so Nolan Ryan is the pitcher today. Now, like I said in the last video, or I may have not mentioned here, he was actually fresh till further notice, but because Jared Weaver did so well, our pitching coach let us know that he actually has a major perk now, that he's going to be hot till further notice. So now Nolan Ryan no longer is the super fresh all the time. So that'll be today's starter there for us. And then, of course, Kirk Meacham is their starter, and we'll see how he goes with the star, semi-flash, and control. So let's play ball here, guys, with Doug DeCina coming up here to show us off here. Okay, so 3-6-6. 3-6-6, pinch hitter, nope, fly out to center field. So getting that first little fly ball there. Unfortunately, it's not to our liking there, but nonetheless, Doug DeCina is going to be sitting down there. Jim Edmonds, so 3-3-5. 3-3-5 is the pitcher Wild. He is not. Sad sack, nope. That's going to be a single to right field. Stolen base, Stoic holds. Well, Jim Edmonds is stoic, so he's going to actually hold, but he's going to definitely still get that single to right field there. So a nice little shot to right field there for Jimmy. Jimmy baseball there. Darren Erstad coming up to bat here with a 1 out. and 1 away. 2-3-4. 2-3-4 states. Runners on base? Yes, there are. Let's go to plate drama here. Okay, so plate drama coming up here. 2-5. So 2-5 here is the catcher gold. He is not. He's right there. Jay Holland is going to be leading off there for him. So 2-4 is, or 2-3, what? Yeah, 2-5. There you go. Catcher gold. He is not. So it looks like catcher loses it in the dirt. That's going to be a passed ball. So a ball, and then we're going to see a passed ball there. Passed ball there. So still 1 away, and Darren Erstad's still up to bat here. But let's see what happens here when he gets that passed ball here. 2-5. Yeah, so there's nothing else to it. Okay, cool. So 4-5-5. So a 4-5-5 is a flash pitcher. He is semi-flash. Decider Eye says yes to us right now. Now, is the batter a good eye? He does not. So he actually is going to strike out here for us. So Darren Erstad on his first at bat there, leading third, is actually going to strike out there. Okay, our Pujols coming up to bat, 2 away, and let's see if he's going to swing away on this one. This is kind of his little time here. 1-1-3 is the pitcher ace. He is not. Is the batter a slugger? Definitely is. That's a double to left field, but as we see the little lightning bolt there, that means that he is a home run legend option. So we're going to have to see if he has the home run king option here, because he has that, so he's semi-home run king. We haven't used the decider die yet, so it does say decider die with the roll that he is a home run king. So now we have to roll again to see if it's a fly out or a home run. So let's see if Albert Pujols gets that home run here. He does. So that's going to be a home run there for Albert Pujols, according to the home run legend chart there. So he is on fire at this point here. Looks like it's a to left field, so that's going to be a home run to left field right off the bat there for us. Man, well, no kidding why he's batting fourth there. Definitely cleanup. So Vladimir Guerrero is coming up to bat there. Meacham can't believe it, but that's what happens when you have a home run legend there for us. So 2-5-6. Vladimir Guerrero, 2-5-6. Is the pitcher a struggler? He is not. Is the batter a champion or patient? He is a semi-champion. Decider Eye says yes. So that's a base on balls there for us. All right, so let's check and see last couple plays here to see how many. So he struck out. So one more batter on base. He's going to be a semi-struggler this after this inning here. So Adam Kennedy coming up to bat here. Okay, 3-5-6. So a 3-5-6 is the pitcher a same, pitches left and battering left. So that's going to be a strikeout there to end the inning. So good for him to get out of there with two strikeouts, but unfortunately he did also give up the same amount of runs there. Okay, so Jay Holland up to bat here for us, the newly revamped lineup here for them. Okay, here we go. 5-5-6. 5-5-6 is the pitcher ace. He is not. Sad sack. Nope. That's a double to right field. Active steals. He is semi-stoic, so he definitely will not be doing that. So double to right field there. Vladimir Guerrero grabs it there. So Romeo Yadier is up at the bat here. There we go. 5-6-6. Check it out again. Pitcher wild. He is not. Good eye. Doesn't have it. That's a strikeout. So Yadier comes up and gets struck out there by Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan's starting off where he left off there with the strikeouts. And we're actually going to be going to the baseball right now chart here. So let's get those dice ready here for Van Gorder here. So Steve Van Gorder is a 3-4 here. So a 3-4 is a cold batter. Is he a cold batter? He is not. So because he hasn't actually played just today, and he wasn't cold last time I checked here. So let's see here. So it's going to be a fly out to right field. So ball, fly ball, at or out to right field. And I don't think, if I'm looking correctly here, 3. Fielder's choice, stoic runners hold on third on any flyouts. Runners advance 2 bases on any hit. Stoic. Yep, so it looks like they all kind of just hang out here. He doesn't advance on that run there. Always good to check to see if the second baseman advances. I'll actually have to read and see if there's any actual spots that the second baseman advances. So 1-3-5. So 1-3-5 for the cleanup batter here. Let's see here. Unusual result. Let's check that out here. So 1-3-5 with the blue there. So batter, runner on second there. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's a 4-6. So a 4-6 here is a lenient umpire at home. Today's umpire is Julian Dawson, and he's semi-lenient. Decider Eye says no, so a 4-6. Looks like it's umpire calls strike 2. Batter's still at bat, so he didn't give up there. That pitch there. So 2 strikes here. Oh, wait, cancel. Let's keep him up there. 2 strikes. Okay, and we're gonna keep batting here for him and see hopefully if something comes about with this pitch here. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is a good one for the pitchers. Both flash and fresh. He is flash and he's both definitely fresh. That will be a strikeout there for us. So that's going to end that first inning there. 2-0 Angels. Let's bring up Mike Trout here. Batting 7th in order. Not normally a 7th batter, but he needs to pick up his batting average to see some better time up at top. So 1-5-6. 1-5-6 says, is he a whiffer? Semi. Decider die says no. So that's going to be outfield drama. So outfield drama, we go. All right, 2-4. So 2-4 is a center fielder gold. I don't think he is. Is Clark gold? Is anyone actually gold? Let me check real quick. I don't think anyone's actually, well, besides Van Gorder. So no, he is not gold. So Van Gorder is only iron. So everyone else is neutral. So we'll know that from now on here. So let's see here. 2-4. So 2-4 here. He is not. Ball slips through for a base hit single. So ball in play there. Let's see. Line drive single. So that's a single for Mike Trout. Batting 1,000 already. We're going to slide on over to the team chemistry chart here. Now, good to note that the Manhattan Brokers are actually now fully dissonance at this point. The Angels are harmonious. So we're going to see how this works out for them in their favor. 3-5. So pitching team dissonant, they are. So inattentive infielder lets ball get past him, single. So let's look and see real quick here. Let's see the highest number. So it's a single. So let's see. That's a 3-5. So base running. I'm just going to check real quick here. Runners advance 2 bases on any hit. Let's put the single in play. So we know that's going to move them 2 bases at least. Let's check and see who's the base ball going to go to. So we're going to roll our dice and see what the highest number is and what color that is. So the highest number is a blue. So let's see what that's going to be for our finder. This is just for fun. I want to make sure I have a kind of a idea here. So he's a righty. So that's going to be for a third baseman. So it's going to fly through here. So 3-4. Or 3-5. Let's pass single. So that's going to go hard ground ball. Van Gorder. Trout's going to actually move over to there on last play. Okay, so Brian Downing's going to come up here. See what happens. No outs and runners on the corners. Okay, so that's a 3-4-5. So a 3-4-5. Let's check it out. So a 3-4-5, iron catcher. He is not, because Van Gorder's the only iron one there. So a 3-4-5, he is not. Good eye batter, he does not have that. So it's going to be a strikeout there. And we're going to go actually over to the player experience chart here for our Doug DeCina, who is definitely on fire right now. So let's see what happens here with Doug DeCina off the bat. So a 1-4. Is the batter cold? No, he's hot. So it's going to be a fly out here to center field. Oop, geez. Center field, fly out, ball in play, fly ball, batter out. There we go, center field. Now, let's see real quick here. So 1-4 with base running, runners hold on fly out. So it's a little bit of a short pop out there. So he won't actually advance Mike Trout. Let's see here. So we're going to go to our next batter here. 2 outs. Runners on the corner still. Jim Edmonds, Jimmy Baseball, coming up the bat here. So 5-5-6. Let's check that out here real quick. So 5-5-6. Ace pitcher. He is not. Sad sack batter. Nope. That's a double to right field and active steals. So he's not active here, but it's going to be a double to right field there. So Jim Evans is going to kind of get himself back on the pony and get on there and go to right field. That's going to score Trout there. So that's a 3 runs there on old Meacham here. So Kurt Meacham definitely needs to find himself out here. He's not doing too bad, but definitely let up a little bit of a home run to the wrong people, I guess. So Darren Erstad coming up to bat here. Top of the second here, 2 outs. So 2-5-6. So 2-5-6, let's see what that says. 256 says the pitcher a struggler. He is not a struggler as of yet because he did get somebody out here, I think, within the last. Yeah, so he flied out. So Cena flied out. For that purpose, he actually won't be a struggler. So champion or patient batter, he's semi, and this one says, the side of I says yes. So he's going to get a base on walks there, or base on balls. Oops. There we go. So that's bases loaded, 2 outs. And who else would be up here besides, of course, Albert Pujols? So let's check and see what's going to happen here with Albert Pujols, who already has 1 home run and 2 RBIs. So 1-2-4, let's check it out. So 1-2-4 is the pitcher control. That's going to be a ground out to shortstop. So probably a big hack at it there. And unfortunately, he got out there from a McFetters, Hubestack ground out. So we're going to actually see the bottom of the 2nd inning here, and Reggie Warnock coming up to bat here. Okay, so Warnock's going to be up to bat here. Bottom of the 2nd, Nolan Ryan on the mound still here. Pitching hot fire, as they say. 4.55. So 4.55. Let's check it out real quick here. So 4.55. Flash pitcher. Let's see here. So he is a flash pitcher, and so 4.55 means a strikeout unless he's a good eye. He is not, though. So that will, of course, be a strikeout there for Nolan Ryan. I think that's his 3rd one already. So Nate McFetters coming up to bat after a strikeout there. 1.35. So 1.35 here. 1.35. Unusual result. Okay, red 1 and a blue 3. So red 1, blue 3 here. Did I miss it already? I think I passed by it here. Red 1, blue 3. Did I miss it? Or no, red 1, black 5. Red 1, black 5. So it's going to be balks and bogeys. So I guess if we grab a golf club, he's going to be swinging for a bogey. Here we go. All right, so 2-3. So a 2-3 balk, runners advance. Wow. Well, there's no runners advancing here, I suppose. I don't even think I can make that pitch work. So, guess that doesn't make sense 100%, but nonetheless, it doesn't happen. Essentially, I don't know, because there's not necessarily a guy on base. You can't balk. Can you balk on a pitch like this? I don't even think you can. I'm gonna roll again. I just feel like you should roll again because you can't balk when there's nobody on base. I don't think so. Let me see. All right, so I actually checked real quick with the rules book, actually with MLB and of course other areas online. It actually, you can balk. So I didn't know this. Without you can balk with even no runners on base. If there is no runners on base, a balk is when you're starting your motion for pitching, and then of course you basically pump fake and go somewhere else. But essentially, what it is the batter gets awarded a ball. So essentially, in this game, it's not necessarily too important, but it's 1 ball there for him. So we get to re-roll all of our dice here. We go back in this way. So a balk can occur, and just in case you're wondering, doesn't actually break the game too much there. So 4, 5, 6. So maybe he had a fly on his face and then balked a little bit, because I can't imagine Nolan Ryan doing a balk, really. 4, 5, 6. Let's see here. So as a batter patient, he is not. So that's a fly out to center field there. So batter, ball in play, fly out to center field there to Mike Trout. So Roger Ocasio is up, and I believe that's actually going to be going off of the team chemistry chart here. Okay, let's get this going here. So team chemistry chart is going to tell us, roll 3 dice instead of, all right, there we go, 2 dice. So 1-5. 1-5 is pitching team in harmony. We are. Outfielder makes sliding grab for looping liner out. Great, so it's going to be a line drive, I guess, so a liner and the outfielder, I think it is. Is that right? 1-5? Outfield, yeah. So we'll just say since he's a lefty, so he's going to actually batter out. Guerrero is going to run in and make a play, even though Guerrero would absolutely never do that. Just because when he played over the Angels, he wasn't the best, I would say, like sprinter to be exact there. He definitely didn't do all of those moves that Adam Kennedy could definitely do, or even Mike Trout. So, all right, up to bat, Vladimir Guerrero. Let's check it out. So a 2-6-6. 2-6-6 is going to be Is the pitcher, or is there a runner on first thrown out? There's no runner. Is he the leadoff batter? He is. So that's going to be a single to center field. Vladdy is doing amazing here in this walkthrough. Amazingly well, actually. He's just fine-tuned to the nth degree, really. All right, so Adam Kennedy, one man on, 1-4-5. So 1-4-5. Is pitcher struggler? He is not. Okay, so that 1-4-5 ground out to, let's see here, he's batting on third, so first base. So with one man on there, the play is actually going to be a double play. So it's going to be a ground out, so out, and it's going to be a double play, hoop check to Kemper, and that will end that little run there for him. And Mike Trout will be coming out to bat here, batting 7 of 9. Can you imagine if you had Mike Trout batting 7th of your 9 men? Oh my goodness. So 2-4-6. 2-4-6 is the pitcher control. He is. So that's going to be a ground out to the pitcher. Okay, so ground ball out. Meacham to hoop check. There we go. So he's out there. Okay, and that will be, of course, now inning number 3 here. We're going to Lamont Clark, Ocasio. Let's see here. Did I get somebody out here? There we go. Roger Ocasio is up to bat here. All right, Roger Ocasio. All right, so 1-3-6. So 1-3-6. Let's check it out here. 1-3-6. Pitcher and ace. He is not. Is he a whiffer or cold batter? So let's check. He's a semi-whiffer, but the decider eye says no. Let's check and see if he's cold. See if he struck out his last one. No, he's actually pretty hot right now, actually. So it's going to be infield drama. So infield drama with this little play here. Okay, 5-5. So infield drama is first baseman iron. Let's go check and see if Pujols is iron. I don't think he is. I think he's actually a pretty decent fielder in this rendition here. So let's see here. Pujols. Yeah, he's a gold or semi-gold. So 5-5. Is he? Nope. So routine ground out to Albert Pujols. So we're going to say out. Pujols. Nolan Ryan's going to go over and touch the bag there. And Ocasio's out there. Let me check real quick. I think I might have mixed up the lineup there. Let me see here. So you have McFetters. Oh, there you go. So Clark should have been going first there. Lamont Clark, Roger Ocasio, and now Kemper. Well, I mean, it's one mistake. We can work through that. All right, guys. I'm going to leave that in because I want you guys to see it. Definitely, there are mistakes I do here, and definitely not perfect. So I want you guys to see that at least. All right, so that's out there. So out number 1, bottom of the third. Okay, so 2-2-4. So a 2-2-4, is he pitching at home? Well, Nolan Ryan is not pitching at home. Slugger, he is semi-slugger with a decided eye saying yes. So that's a double to left field. Now, he is a home run king or semi, so we do need to check that out, see if he's a home run legend. He is not. Oh, okay. Well, it is still a double to left field there. So ball in play. We're definitely going to do a line drive, double to left field to Darren Erstad there. Top to the batter there, and we're going to go around the horn there. Jay Holland, first batter in the lineup, is going to be up with 1 out and 1 man on second. So 1-5-5. 1-5-5. Home run king. He is not. That would have been a great shot there. Fly out to center field. So that's actually a big fly ball. Fly out to center field there. Could have been a home run, but unfortunately, looks like Jay Holland does not have the muscle to put it out there. So Romeo Yadier. Okay, so 3-4-5. So 3-4-5 is the iron catcher. Let's check that real quick here. Don't think. Let's see. Brian Downing, iron. He's semi-iron. It does say he is iron. That's going to be based on balls there. Coming up with that one. Man, absolutely cannot wait till we get Benji Molina to come on back here, because it's not Nolan Ryan's fault if the guy can't catch it. So Steve Van Gorder is up to bat with 2 men on, with 2 outs on the bottom of the third. 4-5-6. So 4-5-6 is the batter patient. He is not. That's a fly out to center field, and we're actually going to go to the team chemistry chart, starting with Bobby Grich in the next inning there. So center field there, and we're going to see the lineup next. Okay. So Bobby Grich here. Bobby Grich. Okay. And it's going to be a team chemistry chart. Let's check it. 2 dice. Okay, 2-6. So a 2-6 batting team harmony. They are. So 2-6, he's going to see a good play from this one. Fired up batter, chop single. Now he doesn't have the delta or, well, whatever that symbol is. I think it's delta. He doesn't have the delta sign, so it's still a single there for us. So ball in play, line drive, single, and definitely a great shot there. He's a right-hander, so he's going to hit over to Van Gorder there. All right, so Brian Downing coming up to bat here. See if he can make up for the base on balls there, that missed pitch there for us. 2-3-6. So a 2-3-6, double control pitcher. He is not. Pitcher batting, nope. And 2-3-6 base on balls. So a base on balls here. Base on balls. Okay, so that's one walk there for him there. 2 men on, top of the 4th. And looks like the Angels are winning still 3-0 with Doug DeCina coming up here. Okay, so 4-4-6. 4-4-6 star pitcher. Yes, he is. Ground out to second base. Now with 2 men on, and we're looking at the 4 here. So 2 men on first and second. I'm just looking real quick at the numbers here. Runners on first and second with on the 4th. Runner out at first, and runners advance. Be sure to observe base running qualities of active or stoic printed on main chart. So let's check real quick. Active or stoic. So stoic runners on first base advance only to second base on any single, third base on any double, except with 2 outs. Wow, okay, let me reread that again. So runners on first advance only to second on any single, third base on any double, except with 2 outs. So I'm assuming Downing, well, he's out, right? Because runner out at first, but third base on any doubles. I know this is probably an easy rule, but I'm just trying to understand how this relates to this play, why this is an asterisk right there. Just because it does appear that he is there. See note below for if stoic runner on first base. So stoic runner on first base advances only to second base on any single. So it's not a single per se because he's out at first, right? 4, 5, 6, right? Is that what we had? 4, 6. Star pitcher ground out to second base. So does that mean he doesn't advance because he's out at first, right? No? Not making any sense there? Not sure if I understand 100% that rule and how this relates to this one. I know I'm taking a lot of time on this because it's kind of important to make sure I don't screw it up because there is 2 men on. I know Bobby Grich will move forward, but I'm not sure if Brian Downing's out. So Brian Downing is stoic. So stoic runner on first base advances only to second base on any single, third base on any double, except with 2 outs. Oh, but I don't even think this applies to this rule. I don't even think it does. I don't know why I'm even worried about this. But so ground out, runners advance. Pusha vida, I don't know. Runners on first base advance. I'm gonna go with this, guys. I know that was a long. I'm just going to have runners advance because, yes, he's a stoic runner. Runners on first base advance only to second base on any single. So is he just slow? So he sits there? So ground batter out at first. Kemper, Hubestack. So Grich moves to third, right? Third base on any double except with 2 outs. But there's no single, right? So there's no single here. So stoic runner, he is stoic, as I can see the side eye says yes to it. Oh, goodness. I wish I had like a live feed right now like Steve does because this would be a great thing to know. Runner on first base advances only to second base on any single. Wasn't a single. You got out. So there was no single and only advances to second base on that. So does he just sit there safe right here? He just didn't advance? Okay, sounds good. We're going to do that. We're going to play it like that because Downing is slow as molasses, and I think that's how the rules work. So we'll go with that. Okay, with that long deliberation done, guys, it's Jim Edmonds. He's up. So Jim Edmonds is up here, guys. We're going to go right into it here. So 245. So 245 shows us here. Is he a hero? He is. So that's going to be a single to left field. That will probably run in some scores here. So line drive, single to left field there. Now, of course, that's a single, safe. Let's see here. Active runners on first, blah, blah, blah. Runners advance 1 base on singles, 2 bases on doubles. So there it is. Okay. All right. So there we have here. So 2 men on. Okay. Understand. All right, so Darren Erstad coming out to bat here. 2 men on, 1 out. So that's a 4-4-6. 4-4-6. Is he a star pitcher? He is. So that's going to be a ground out to second base here again. So that's going to be a ground ball, batter out at there, basically, on second base with 1 man on. Again, this is going to be the same thing here, so we're going to kind of think about it here. So he's out at first, right? And runners advance. Let's see who's on. So out at first, definitely, right? So second base, Hubestack right there. Is Edmonds stoic? So he is stoic, so he's going to hold, right? How would he hold? Why would he hold? I'm just trying to figure that out. If it went to second base, then went back to Hubestack, he has to advance, right? No, I don't care. We're going to play it like this. Edmonds goes, because now that I think about it, why if a ball went to Kiefer and then went back to the first baseman, why would the guy on first hold? So I apologize, guys. That first one absolutely was incorrect. Downing should absolutely be home by now, because we were already been like at third base last play, I guess you'd say. So this time, folks, we're going to get this right. So Edmonds is going to run. He only gets a first if there's a single. He doesn't go any further. That's the stoic rule, and I now know it after thinking about it. So Darren Erstad's out there. Okay. Now Pujols is up, and we have a 3-5-6. So a 3-5-6 looks like is the batter the same with them? No, he's pitching a right to a left, or lefty to a righty. Utility or sad sack. He's neither of those. Single down. Let's see, righty. So single down the third baseline there. It's gonna be a hard ground ball. Single down first baseline. Downing goes. Edmonds is stoic, so he wouldn't run really fast there. Runners advance 2 bases on any hit. See no about singles on first. So third base on any double except with 2 outs. So runners advance 2 bases, but it's 2 outs, so Edmonds would absolutely be running, and he would score on last play just because he's on second base, 2 outs. So that would be another score for Pujols there. At this point, I think Pujols has now 4 RBIs. That is amazing. So there we go. So now we see Vladimir Guerrero up to bat here. So Vladdy is up to bat now here, 3-4-4. 3-4-4 looks like he's a prospect pitcher. He is not. Patient batter. Nope. Pop out to second base. Okay, ball in play. Pop out to second base. There you go. Kiefer there. All right. So it looks like we might need to have a new pitcher come in, because at this point he will be a full-on struggler. So Kirk Meachin had a great time there, but unfortunately we will be changing the pitcher there. So now Matt Hubestack is coming up to bat here. See if they can score 1 run. My goodness. So a 1-2-6. A 1-2-6 is the pitcher fresh. He is bottom of the 4th there, semi-fresh, well at least. So semi-fresh, and it says yes to that. So that's going to be a line out to second base. Ball in play, line drive, second base there. Kennedy, okay. Reggie Warnick, here we go, coming up to bat here. All right, so 3-6-6. 3-6-6, is he a pinch hitter? No. Fly out to center field. Okay, so fly out, fly ball, batter out to center field to Mike Trout there. Okay, Nate McFetters. 2-3-6. So 2-3-6. We have, is he double control? Nope. Pitcher batting? No. And that's going to be a base on balls. So Nolan Ryan's going to let up somebody on base there. And we're going to see Lamont Clark coming up. So Lamont Clark comes up here up to bat with 1 man on. So that's a 1-2-3. A 1-2-3 is flash and fresh. He is semi-fresh, but he doesn't show it here, so he's not flash and fresh. That's going to be a ground out to shortstop. So that'll end the inning there. So ground out shortstop, shortstop, Bobby Grich to Pujols. That'll be a nice, easy inning there for him. And we're going to go into the top of the 5th. And we are going to get a new pitcher here. So everyone say goodbye to Kirk Meechan as he, of course, walks off shamelessly after giving up 6 runs. Now, given, of course, those 6 runs, a couple of them were actually from Pujols. So we're going to bring in Teddy Rajagopalan or whatever, how you say his name. So Raja, we're going to say his nickname is Raja with Teddy up there. Struggler, semi-workman, double flash, wild. So we were hoping we can get some of that double flash action going on there to kind of get us through at least 2 innings, right? Get us to the 5th and 6th inning. And then we can maybe put in the closer for them. He hasn't seen any action since I think the first game, actually. So it's definitely time for him to see some action here in between innings. He didn't do so well his first time, but maybe this time will be different. Okay, so he's batting the 6th of the lineup here, Adam Kennedy. All right, so 2-2-3. So 2-2-3 looks like this here. Wild pitcher, he is based on balls. Now, it looks like if a batter is eager, batter grounds out. So he actually is eager. So the batter's going to actually ground out on in this play. So lucky for Teddy here. It's going to actually ground out. So we're going to say since he's a lefty, he's going to hit to Kiefer, and Hoopstack's going to put it on base. So that's 1 out there. So good for him getting the first out there. He's got to face Mike Trout, though, batting 7th. So 1-3-5. So that's actually going to be unusual results. So black 1 there. So that's going to be ballpark qualities. So let's check that out here. National Motors Park. 2-5. So a 2-5, is it a small ballpark? He is a righty. And for righties, National Motors Park is actually a big, so no. So it's going to be caught near left field fence, fly out. So there it is for you. That's a nice long fly ball. Batter out there to very far back there. Nice job there for Mike Trout, at least to get some good wood on it. But unfortunately, wrong park, wrong day. Yeah, the last park, I think he would have been just fine. So as we look here, we're going to be going up against Bobby Grich and Meecham's still pitching. I can change that, though. So Teddy there. 1-4-6. So a 1-4-6 flash. Does Teddy have that? He has double flash. That's going to be 2 strikeouts, but unfortunately there's only 1 out remaining there. So we're going to only have to have 1 strikeout there for him. So definitely why we had the double flash bid for him. So good on him for that. All right, so Ocasio's coming on up here to bat, 8 of 9. All right, so 1-3-3. Let's check it out here for us. 1-3-3. Slugger. He is semi-slugger. Doesn't say so here though. Fly out to left field. Fly out to left field. Let's see here. Yeah, fly out to left field. That looks like right. So fly ball left field. Aaron Erstad's going to back up there and grab it, I guess you'd say. And so now Jim Kemper's up the bat here. Okay, Nolan Ryan delivers the pitch 2-2-6, which is going to be for our 2-2-6 friends here. Batter hit by pitch. Decided I says yes. So it looks like he was hit by pitch. We're going to continue on as Nolan Ryan starts to look like he's running on fumes here, at least at this part. Going to hit on a pitch here. So Jay Holland coming up to bat here. Okay, so 4-5-5. All right, 4-5-5 is the pitcher flash. He is, but does he have a good eye? He does not have a good eye. So he does not have a good eye. So it's actually going to be a strikeout, which is good for him because now hits by pitch, then he comes back with a strikeout. So it's good for him picking that up here. So a 2-4-4. 2-4-4. Let's see, 2-4-4 is the pitcher an ace. He is not. Champion batter, he is not. So that looks like it's going to be a ground out to shortstop. But is he a whiffer? He is, or at least semi, and then decided I says yes to that. So that means it's actually going to be a strikeout for him. So it looks like Nolan Ryan comes on the back here and gets 2 strikeouts for us there, which is really good for him. All right, Brian Downing going to face up against Teddy here as he's semi-fresh now as a reminder. So Brian Downey coming up at the bat here. So 5-5-6. So 5-5-6 is pitcher an ace. He is not. It says batter side sack. Nope. So it's going to be a double to right field. Active steals. So he's not actually going to steal there. But let's see here. Double to right field. All right. Line drive double to right field there. Nice job there. Downing coming up to bat here. Again, it's going to be a Doug DeCina here. Okay, so 4-4-5. So a 4-4-5. Workman pitcher. he is semi, so it looks like yes to that one. So it's going to be a workman pitcher, so he's a double to right field there. And with the little, I should say, I don't know, you'd say delta or, not omega, that's not omega, but yeah, delta rating. He doesn't have a delta rating here on him. So let's see here. Just checking out real quick. If batter has sigma rating, that's it. That's sigma, yeah. Use the result instead of a double to right field on 4-5-4-4-5 or 5-5-6. Okay. Okay, so he doesn't have that on his. So it is a double to right field there. Line drive, double to right field there. And Downing will score here. Looks like at least right here. So runners score on flyouts or don't score on flyouts. Runners advance 2 bases on singles, score on doubles. Runner on first base advances only to second base on any rules, third base on any double except with 2 outs. So he's on first base there. So he will score from second with the two run there advancing. So Teddy's giving up a lot of runs here, at least with 1 run there, but if only he's pitched 1 inning, so or 2 full innings, I guess you'd say. So Jim Edmonds is up the bat. We'll see how he fares against Teddy here. 2-4-6. So a 2-4-6 says is the pitcher control. He does not have that. Eager or sad sack, neither of those. Base on ball, active steals. So that's going to be a base on balls there, but he is not active, so he will not steal there. Even if he could, he couldn't because DeCina is right there. Darren Erstad's coming up to bat here. 2 men on with no outs. 2-4-5. So 2-4-5 is batter a hero. He is. So it's going to be a single to left field. So this could be the unraveling here of Teddy Rajagopalan. It looks like runners advance 1 base on singles, 2 bases on doubles. There's no 2 outs, so he's going to stick there. So it's bases loaded. Let's see if Teddy can make out of this here. He should at least try. But unfortunately, it's going to be power Pujols, so he's going to have to try to basically get out here. But we'll see what happens. So 1-2-3. This could help him. Let's see here. So 1-2-3, flash and fresh. He is flash, or not flash. He is double flash, and he is fresh. It looks like here because he has the decider die saying yes. So he is that, but he does have double flash. I like the play that if he has double flash, it's 2 strikeouts because you can't have double fresh. Right? Fresh is just something you are. Flash, so if you have double flash, I just like I don't know. I like to play it like that. So that way, it kind of increases the pitcher's power and potency. So I play double strikeouts. So he struck out Albert Pujols and then struck out Vladimir Guerrero. It may be a little bit different for you, but I kind of like that. I like the doubles. I kind of feel like that's a fun way to play it. So. Let's see here. So now we have Adam Kennedy coming up to bat with Raja getting those 2 strikeouts there. 1-3-6. 1-3-6 is the pitcher an ace? No, he's not. Whiffer or cold? Well, he's not a whiffer, and Adam Kennedy's probably not cold because he grounded out, so he's not cold. Infield drama. All right, let's see what happens here with bases loaded. This is a very exciting time here for us. So 5-5, and then decider die says yes. So first baseman iron. So he is not iron. So that's gonna be a routine ground out for. Well, I guess let's check and see. No, he's neutral. That's right. Yeah, he's neutral. I already checked that. So routine ground out. So ball in play, ground ball, bases loaded. So yeah, definitely at this point it's gonna be pretty easy to see. It's going to be a ground out to hoop check, and that'll be scoring the game. So no scores. Bottom of the 6th. Coming up with Van Gorder up the bat here. Okay. All right. Let's push on through. Steve Van Gorder. So 1-4-5. So 1-4-5 is pitcher struggler. He is not. And that's going to be a ground out to... we're going to say right, so first base. So ground ball to first base there, Pujols. Okay, Matt Hoopstack up to bat. 2-3-6. So a 2-3-6, let's check that out. Double control, he is not. Pitcher batting, nope, base on balls. So that's another batter he's left on base there for us with the ball. So Reggie Warnock is going to be coming up here. 4-4-6, yeah, 4-4-6 with 1 man on. Star pitcher, he is ground out to second base. And I think with the 4, let's see here, runner on first. Let's see here. let's see. So runner to second. So it looks like they ground ball. So I just checked the ground ball play. So he's out. So ground ball to second base, Kennedy to Pujols, and the runner advances to second there. So McFetters is coming on and back up, 2 outs, and a man on second base. Let's check that out here. So 1-3-4, 1-3-4, gold catcher. He's not. I can definitely tell you that. Screws up all the time there. Champion batter. Nope. Outfield drama. So 1-3-4 with outfield drama as we go, of course, with 1 man on. This could start the rally here. Turn the rally caps on. 3-5. Left field gold. Let's check and see how Erstad is. I think he just got up to bat here. So he is gold. So 3-5. Left fielder gold. Looping fly ball. Can he get there? Yes. So that's going to be a fly ball catch there for Erstad. They're running on out. I'm going to say all the way over there. There you go. He ran all the way over there. So McFetters went out there, and it looks like we got Mike Trout coming up to bat here. And I think I'm going to probably pull Raja Palin. No, let's keep him in. He's doing all right. He's going to be semi fresh here, and we'll try to keep him in and see how he can play. Okay, so Mike Trout up to bat here. 1-4-6. Let's go back to the normal plate here. So 1-4-6 is the pitcher Flash. Double flash. That's going to be a strikeout here. He doesn't have it, so it's going to be 2 strikeouts. So that is 2 strikeouts there for him. Bobby Grich is going to go down swinging as well. So it looks like it was a good idea to keep Teddy in there, as he is, of course, still semi-fresh here. All right, so Brian Downing, 2 outs. Top of the 7th, 1-2-5. So a 1-2-5 is a pitcher struggler. He is. So that's going to be a home run to center field. Oh my goodness. That is absolutely the worst luck for him here. Now it is a scrapper. Hits single to right field or left field. He is not. He's actually he's just a normal hitter. So he's a champion patient. So that will be a, oh man, I cannot believe it here. So fly ball, home run, center field. I just got done giving him good props for getting 2 outs there. So Teddy's going to be definitely benched here after that home run. And the man who's going to actually replace him is Brett Stallner. So we're going to have Brett out there on the mound there. Try to probably actually close out this game. About 2.5 innings. He should be able to handle it, I think, in my mind. So we're actually going to pull him out here, sub on out. And it's going to be Stallner, I believe. So Stallner coming on up. There you go. So he's got actually an ace, flash, and control. Definitely their best pitcher for relief, I think. Even though he doesn't have the double on any of his categories. So let's check it out. So Decina is up to bat here. So 1-4-6. So 1-4-6 here is the pitcher Flash. He is. That's a strikeout. Doesn't have the good eye attribute, so that's going to be a strikeout. Look in there. And that'll end the inning. So good little pitch there for his first at bat. Remember, he will be actually semi fresh at the end of the next, or at the start of the next inning, because it doesn't work off of full innings. It just works off of if you went in when the inning's over, that's the inning. So it's a little bit different from other games. I actually kind of like it because I don't like counting. Oh, how many full innings has the pitcher pitched? That kind of thing gets a little bit annoying here. But Lamont Clark, nonetheless, is up to bat here, and it's going to be 3-3-3. Wow, that's pretty cool. So a 3-3-3 is the utility or sad sack. He is neither of those, so that's a triple to deep left. Home run king hits a home run. Well, he's not a home run king, so it's going to be a triple to deep left there. So a line drive, triple to deep left. Now, if Nolan Ryan lets anybody else on base, I'm going to absolutely say he gets pulled here, because he does have a shutout going into the 7th inning. So if any of these guys get another hit on him, he's going to absolutely get pulled. Okay, so 2-3-4. So 2-3-4, runners on base? Yes. So let's go to plate drama. Plate drama it is here for Roger Ocasio. See what happens. 3-3. So control pitcher. He does not have a control pitcher. So way outside, look out, wild pitch. So that's actually going to be a ball. And with wild pitches, I think but runners actually score here. So Clark's going to run in safe here on a wild pitch. Oh boy, wild pitch there. So we're going to definitely see some action here in the bullpen. And, well, Roger Ocasio is still on the mound there. And we're going to move over real quick here and grab the next pitcher here for the Angels to replace Nolan Ryan, who did really well here. I do want to see what his stats were for you, just so you can kind of see how he did. So Nolan Ryan was his pitching stats here. It looks like he faced 25 batters, which is usual. That's a really good number that we actually hit. He had 5 strikeouts, but 3 bases on balls. That was not his best day. He hit another batter, so that means it was 4 batters got on basically for free without even trying. So wasn't his best day, but he didn't really do anything too badly. He only let up 1 run, so good for him there. But we will be replacing him here with, let's see here, I'll put K-Ron there. Where's the last guy? Chuck Finley. We're gonna put him in front of Chuck Finley, and Brian Harvey will be the next pitcher here to come on up and try his luck on using his categories. As you can see, he is a perfectly great pitcher. He definitely won that Rolaids or Relief Man of the Year in 1991, which is really cool. I haven't seen any actual good action from him lately, so we'll see if his arm is on today. We'll absolutely need to see if that actually works out for him. So Roger Ocasio is going to be the first batter to face, or for Brian Harvey to face here. So it's a 1-3-5. Well, actually, you know what? I apologize for even rolling that. It was a wild pitch, so it's going to go over to the team chemistry chart here. So we'll see how the team chemistry works out in their favor. So it looks like 66 there. So team chemistry, batting team harmony. They're not. So it's going to be a strikeout for Harvey there, just because of the team chemistry not doing so well. So now Jim Kemper's up the bat with 1 man out, bottom of the 7th. Free little strikeout there for Harvey. All right, so 1-2-4. So 1-2-4 looks like it's the pitcher control. He is control, so that'll be a ground out to shortstop. So nice little ground ball, batter out there to shortstop. Gritch to Pujols. Nice little play there. Okay, Jay Holland up to bat here. See what he can do, knowing that Harvey's already put down 2 guys there. So 2-5-6. 2-5-6. Let's check it out. Struggling pitcher. He is not. Champion or patient batter. He's semi. Decided I says no way. So infield drama. Let's check it out for us here. So infield drama. Got pretty good infield today. 1-2. So is the shortstop iron? I don't think he is. So Bobby Gritch. Is he iron? No, he is not. He's neutral, so not the best, but he's not iron, definitely. So it looks like the batter is safe at first. Oh, wait. Is he iron? Oh, so batter is safe at first on error. So he's not great, but he's still got the ground ball error though. Safe at first on the error. So Bobby Gritch gets the forced error there. So E1 on Bobby Gritch. Okay, Romero Yadier, second batter of the order. 1-2-5. 1-2-5. Pitcher struggler. Nope. Batter patient. He is not. Ground out to third base. Now, if he is a whiffer, which he is, it's going to be a strikeout. So that's another strikeout for Harvey there. That'll be 2 strikeouts and 3 batters faced, I believe. So good for him there. Now, Jim Edmonds is going to come up to bat against Brett Stallner, who is semi-fresh. Remember that, because he already went through the end of the inning last time. So 1-3-6. So a 1-3-6, let's look at that real quick. Is the pitcher an ace? He is. That's a strikeout, and he does not have a good eye trait, so that's a strikeout for them. So Jim Edmonds sits down there, and Darren Erstad comes on up. So 3-4-6. So 3-4-6. All right, so 3-4-6 there. Is he eager? He is not. Base on balls, active steals. So base on balls there, and he is semi-active, but the decider die, who hasn't been checked yet, just says no, so he's not active during this play here. Maybe he got a little cocky with that base on balls here, and knows that Albert Pujols is coming up, so he doesn't have to do too much work to get into scoring position, because probably Albert's going to hit a home run here. And dang it, I rolled 3 dice again. Goodness gracious. All right, so 2-4. So 2-4 with the team chemistry chart, because it was a purple chart one there for us. So 2-4, see if Albert gets a really good idea here. So batting team harmony, yes we are. So batter connects on bloop singles. So Albert's absolutely taking advantage of that really nice harmony that we have there for us. He's a righty, so he's going to hit to Van Gorder there. And Erstad will just stay the same there on that 2, because I don't think runners advance 1 base. Yeah, so they don't move too far there. Okay, so Vladimir Guerrero, Vladdy coming out to bat with 2 men on. So 4-4-4.
see, is he a scrapper? He is not. Double to right field. But sad sack or home run king, he is semi with a yes home run king, so he's a yes one there. So it's going to be actually a strikeout. I really like that idea that if you're a home run king or a sad sack, you tend to swing a little more there and you strike out. So that's actually a strikeout there for Stallner. 2 men out, 2 men on, first and second. 4-5-5. So 4-5-5 is the pitcher flash. He is strikeout. Adam Kennedy doesn't have the good eye there, so he's going to strike out as well. So lots of strikeouts there for him, and I absolutely think Stallner is on a roll here. Good for Stallner. He's got a couple, maybe about an inning left there of work to try and see if he can seal the deal here. But it looks like his offense is just not going to help him out here. They only have scored 1 run over 8 innings. So Steve Van Gorder is up the bat here against Harvey, who's doing well as well. So 3-5-5. So 3-5-5 is the pitcher struggler. He is not. Champion batter, semi, but doesn't look like he is there, so it's going to be a ground out to second base. Now he is semi-whiffer, and the whiffer chart, or the decided eye, says no. So he's going to actually ground out to second base there. So play ball and play, ground out to second base there, Kennedy to Pujols. All right, Matt Hoopstack. One, 2, 6. So 1-2-6 here. 1-2-6 is the pitcher fresh. He is semi-fresh, right? Because he's been through 1 inning of work as well. Decided eye says no, so he's not fresh right now. Sad sack. Batter is not that. Single past second base. So single past second base there. So I'm going to say a hard ground ball. Single past second base to Vladimir Guerrero. And that's going to move us over to the baseball right now chart. So let's see what happens here for the baseball right now. 6-6. So a 66 is the batter hot. Let's check how. I'm not doing that. There we go, Reg. Let's see how Reg is doing here. All right, so he actually grounded out, so he didn't get a hit, so he is not hot. So it looks like there's a drive to center field. We're gonna try and see if Reggie Warnock actually can get a home run here. Probably not too much. He does have the slugger trait, so it's a 4 with the slugger trait. That is a triple, I believe. Yeah. So let's see here, slugger. Yeah. So slugger triple off the wall there. So absolute dinger there. Triple off the wall. He's a righty. So it says, so to center field. So Mike Trout there. Hubachek will be safe there going because he has to run. He has to run through the third. So that's a great shot there. So that's a 1-run RBI for Reggie there. And now Nate McFetter is coming out to bat here. See if they can start the rally cap here. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. 1-2-4. Control pitcher. Brian Harvey is. So control pitcher, ground out to shortstop. With a man on third, though. Let's see what happens there. Man on third. It looks like the runner's going to hold there. So ball in play. Ground ball. Batter out. And it's going to be out. So it's going to be, let's see, 1-2. Was it 1-2-4? So 1-2-4, ground out to third shortstop. So Pujols, he's actually going to go back there. There we go. He's going to hold. So Lamont Clark is going to be the probably the last batter of this inning here, but let's see if he can run in that guy there for us, run in Reggie for us. So 3-6-6. So 3-6-6, pinch hitter, nope, fly out to center field, cannot do it. That's a shame there. Definitely looked like they had almost the treatment to get him out there. So Lamont Clark is out. That's going to bring us up to the 9th inning. Okay, so I think Brian Harvey or Brett Stallner has faced at least about at the end 1 batter and then 3 batters. So that's 4 batters. So he's going to go through this inning because he's been striking out a lot of people. So it'll be almost like 2.5 innings of work, I think. 2 1/3 innings. So we'll see how he does here. Definitely still semi-fresh. So Mike Trout's coming up to bat here. 1-3-6. So a 1-3-6 says to here. 1-3-6, is he an ace pitcher? He is. That's a strikeout. Does not have the good eye trait there, so strikeout. Look in there. Stallner definitely is the best pitcher of the game today, I think, actually, statistically speaking. All right, guys, so my camera just died out there, so you'll see a little bit of a cut there for us. So just to recap what actually happened there. Trout got struck out, right? And then Bobby Grich also struck out as well. So he struck out looking as well. So now Stallner has 2 strikeouts in this inning, and we're actually going to be facing Brian Downing at this point. Stallner is with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. So just like I said before there, right before my camera died out there, Yeah, absolutely. Stallner is definitely the best pitcher, or maybe even the best player per his position. Absolutely. This game here. So 1-4-4. Let's see what happens here. So it's pitcher flash. You've got to be kidding me. So 1-4-4, let's check it out here. So it looks like 1-4-4 is going to be a questionable or lenient umpire calls ball 4. So the leniency of the umpire, or questionable, he is questionable, so he's going to call ball 4 on Stallner. Absolutely shambles there for us. That's not good at all, because I want to see Stallner strike out the whole inning. But it looks like he's going to walk Brian Downing there, and Doug DeCina is going to come up to bat here. All right, 2-3-4. So 2-3-4. Runners on base, plate drama. Let's check it out. So 2-3-4. That's a 12. Catcher iron. So I think the catcher is not iron. Yep, no, because the only player is Van Gorder. So catcher is not iron. So it looks like it's a ball. So we're just going to pitch a ball to him, and we're going to continue on the, I think it's what it say here. If plays a ball or strike, go to the appropriate mini chart for the umpire. So we're going to go to the umpire with the man on first. Okay, so man on first here. Let's check it out. So a 45 or a 4-5 there. Strict umpire at first base. He is batter out at first despite late throw. So it's going to be a play there. So, let's say a ground ball to, let's say he's a righty. So McFetters, Hubestack, and it's going to be a ground out there. So let's see the bottom of the ninth there. Brian Harvey, can he make it through there? He's pitched. I think he's gone through a couple of batters there, a lot of batters actually. Let's check his stats real quick here. How many batters has he faced? 9 batters. He's not necessarily that kind of pitcher, so let's see here actually. Let's see what his stats were that year. 17 faced some balls, 2 wins, 4 losses, 46 strikeouts. I'm going to say he's not, because that's 2 full innings. I don't feel like he's going to go that far, so let's throw in, if we can, Troy Percival there. So Troy Percival is going to come on in, and we're going to see him take the ball from the mound there. Absolutely great stuff there from Brian Harvey there, as he did, of course, strike out 2 with 1 earned run, but we'll see what happens here. So Troy Percival comes on in, and we'll see what happens at the bottom of the ninth here. Okay. Troy Percival, there we go. Okay, Roger Ocasio is up to bat here. 1-5-6. 1-5-6. Come on and get your kicks. Whiffer is the batter, a whiffer. He is semi, and it says yes. That's going to be a strikeout for Troy Percival. That's 1 down in the last of the inning here. Okay, Jim Kemper. 3-4-5. So a 3-4-5. Iron catcher. He is an iron catcher, semi, and so that means yes to the iron catcher. So that's going to be a base on balls due to the fact of the bad catching. That is, of course, Brian Downing. My hatred continues, I swear. So a 3-3-4. So a 3-3-4 here. Ace or star. So Troy Percival is an ace. So that's going to be a pop out to first base. Just like the World Series there, popping out there. So pop fly, batter out there. Albert Pujols. Okay. Romeo Yadier could be the last batter for the Manhattan Bombers of their series until we meet them again when we switch sides there. So 3-4-5. So a 3-4-5 is the catcher iron. He is semi. Doesn't look like he is now though, because it looks like that decided I says no. Does he have good eye? He doesn't. So that's going to be a strike 3 batter out there, and that is going to end the game here, folks. Let's check real quick here with the final review here of the game. And we'll move on, and I hope I invite you guys back for the next series preview. All right, guys, welcome to the post-game coverage here with a recap story. Manhattan falls 8-2 at the hands of Los Angeles. So it looks like Los Angeles scored 3 runs in the 4th on Los Angeles scored in the 4th on an RBI single by Jim Edmonds and a 2-run single by Albert Pujols. Brian Downing had 2 first base hits for Los Angeles. He doubled in the 6th inning and homered in the 7th inning. Let's see here. So it looks like Nolan Ryan was in control on the bump. I guess. I've never heard it called that there. On the bump there, Ryan gave up just 3 hits, allowed 1 earned run, walked 3, and struck out 5 during his 6 innings of work. Despite the loss, Manhattan's Brett Stallner dominated Los Angeles batters, giving up 0 runs and striking out 6. phenomenal. Absolutely great stellar play there. Los Angeles is downing Jim Edmonds and Pujols combined for 8 hits and 7 RBIs. So it looks like Kurt Meacham took the loss for Manhattan. He allowed 6 runs in 4 innings, walked 3, and struck out 3. Los Angeles stayed on top until the final out after taking the lead in the first, scoring 2 runs on a 2-run home run by Pujols. So, folks, I want to let you guys definitely thank you very much for watching here. The game absolutely was a riveting one. It was fun, just because, of course, Brett Stallner really tried to help out there in the end for at least Manhattan's sake. And it was kind of a fun game. I mean, I wish there was a little better there. I think the next team that we will face actually is a little bit better and can kind of pose a little bit of a threat to our offense there. As you guys can see here, our OPS there for that game, Brian Downing did very well, had 2 hits, one double, and 1 home run. So did pretty well there, got 3 for 5, I think it was, and did pretty well on his end. Edmonds was pretty good, did strike out once, but he did, of course, have a double and 2 singles, so 3 for 5 there as well. So definitely some good plate appearances here. Nothing, of course, is going to outbeat Pujols, and at the time now, at this moment, at least during the statistics here, I think Pujols is leading here with home runs, I believe. He's got 4 home runs with 11 RBI, which is just phenomenal, next to Trout, Guerrero, and Decina. Trouton has got 8 there, so doing very well for himself. Of course, the year that Pujols had this definitely looks the part. So I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in, of course, the Bleachers.